Good morning and welcome to the 2021 Kentucky chapter of IPMA-HR fall meeting. It's my pleasure to introduce our chapter president, Renata Simmons. Renata?
Thank you, Robbie. Thank you for driving our ship today. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to, as Robbie said, our Kentucky chapter IPMA fall meeting for 2021. We want to thank you all for joining us this morning. We hope that you are all doing well out there and staying safe. It's so nice to have so many HR professionals together. Looks like we have several people that's on, so that's great, and even if it is virtual. So it looks like I wanted to show you all, we had a picture in here from 2018 and we wanted to share and just show and reminisce. Don't y'all just miss those days when we were able to meet in person and have our IPMA events and social gatherings together. We just wanted to take a moment to reminisce. Imagine we're all together. Anyways, although this may not be our traditional setting, in-person type meeting, we are so excited to host our meeting for the Kentucky chapter IPMA-HR today. We're so thankful for the technology that allows us to still meet and gather, even if it is virtually. So today, we'll have an exciting agenda prepared for you, and hopefully you've had a chance to take a look at it. But if not, as you can see, we look forward to hearing from Personnel Cabinet regarding our My Purpose onboarding module, 2022 open enrollment, and also we'll be hosting our fall business meeting. And as you can see, so we'll have that professional development in there, and then we'll move to our business meeting covering our old new business. So we have quite a bit to share. But before we move on, I'd like to highlight a couple of announcements as a reminder to everyone. As you saw in the announcements of the meeting that Michelle was sending out, we want to remind you to make sure that you pay your chapter dues for this year. If you have not already done so, you can pay these through the Kentucky chapter IPMA-HR website. Remember, our chapter dues are due for the International IPMA in the fall, so it's important that we get these dues paid. And thank you all for your ongoing support and participation in the Kentucky chapter. So with that being said, we also want to show our appreciation. And so the folks who have already paid their dues have automatically been entered into a drawing for a chance to be selected to win one of our many gift cards today. So hopefully you'll be chosen, but we are just wanting to show our appreciation in that way. And so we know folks love winning free stuff, so good luck. And okay, we'll go ahead and get started. Thank you all again for attending today. We look forward to spending a couple of hours of meeting with you. One last thing we wanted to mention was that Larry, he will also be monitoring our question and answer box. So feel free to drop your questions or comments in that box. Larry will be monitoring that box. So we'll be glad to answer any questions for you today. We'll go ahead and get started with our My Purpose onboarding demo. I'd like to introduce Elena Myers and Stephanie Carpenter from Personnel Cabinet's Department of Human Resource Administration. And they're going to share some great information with us and share that demo with us and how to navigate that onboarding for My Purpose. Welcome, Elena and Stephanie.
Thank you, Renata. Good morning, everyone. Again, thank you for joining us. We're excited to be here with you this morning. We hope that everyone is doing well. Again, I'm Elena Myers, Deputy Commissioner for the Department of Human Resources Administration. And on behalf of the department, we are happy to be here to share with you some details of the upcoming implementation of the onboarding module. So as most of you are aware, the Personnel Cabinet has been working on the development of the onboarding module in My Purpose, and we are really looking forward to being able to launch this in the near future. Some of you may recall a previous presentation and a demo that we actually did in a prior IPMA meeting, where we showed some of the highlights and the functionality in the system of onboarding. And so today we're going to share more details about onboarding and discuss the many processes associated with the program. So as HR professionals, we know that onboarding is much more than just filling out paperwork on an employee's first day. New employee onboarding is the process of integrating a new employee within the organization, sharing the culture, getting to know the new employee, and making sure that they have the tools and the information needed to be effective in their new position. So it's really an opportunity to start off in a positive way and start off successfully with a new employee to help ensure that they are content, that they're prepared, that they're productive in their new position going forward. A great benefit of the electronic onboarding process is it provides a consistent process across all of state government. And so, of course, the electronic process should not replace communication or the procedures with the agency. Human resources and managers will still continue to play a big part of onboarding with new employees. Agencies and managers will likely have additional processes that are agency specific that can be added to this electronic onboarding process. But the online component is really great that it makes it consistent across all agencies and that it makes it easier for employees to gather and submit information. So new employees are able to submit paperwork and forms, complete forms. They're able to review policies and procedures and also get a lot of great information about the benefits that are offered to Commonwealth employees. The onboarding module provides surveys and check-ins throughout the year, which Stephanie will talk to you a little bit more about later in the presentation. But it just gives the opportunity for employees to provide information on how things are going during their first year. And it also gives managers and HR the opportunity to receive feedback from employees to ensure that the onboarding process is going smoothly. So before I turn it over to Stephanie to give you some more information, I just wanted to give a shout out and kudos to the Personnel Cabinet folks who have been working on this module. Many folks within the Department of Human Resources Administration and the Division of Technology Services have just been working diligently to develop this and implement this new onboarding module within my purpose. So it will be a great benefit for new employees, for managers, and for HR representatives within the agency. And I also wanted to just take this opportunity to thank folks within the agency who have participated in testing and just providing feedback during this process as we have been developing this module. And many agencies have been involved in that process as well. So we always appreciate that and appreciate the feedback from the agency. So thank you for those who have been involved. And I especially want to just thank and recognize Stephanie Carpenter, who you'll be hearing from in just a moment. She has really worked tirelessly on this module with the development and the testing and the implementation and everything that goes with bringing on a new module within my purpose. So today, as I mentioned, Stephanie will be sharing information not just about the technical piece, but about the procedures and the policies as well as it relates to new employees and managers and human resources within the agencies. So I'm now going to go ahead and turn it over to Stephanie, who will be sharing some more details with you about the implementation of onboarding. Stephanie.
Good morning. I'm going to get my screen ready. Just one second. All right. Good morning, everybody, and thank you for the introduction. Before I get started, I know that we do have that chat box open that Larry's keeping an eye on. I really won't stop to take a look at that until the end, so feel free to continue sending questions or comments throughout the presentation, and I'll be happy to address those at the end. Thanks. So, as Elena mentioned, our department and DTS has been working to design and implement the onboarding module within my purpose. It's going to be a great tool to bring our onboarding process forward and offer pre-boarding as an option to employees to reduce the amount of tasks required on day one. However, as great as that is, the module is only a piece of the larger scale project we've been working on for the enterprise. So I think it's safe to say that, we all have a vested interest in retaining talent once we find it. A large piece of that potential for retention is based on first impressions, which are made immediately upon hire, if not earlier. So in July of 2017, the department introduced the executive branch hiring and selection procedure. This set the tone for how we as an enterprise handle, as the title implies, the process for hiring and selection. It's worked well to set the standard for how those processes are handled and candidates are interacted with by agencies. However, beyond that, the only guidance we've really given for transitioning an employee from a candidate to an employee is the executive branch onboarding and orientation checklist. This document's been used to ensure the bare minimum for enterprise required paperwork and training are completed, but it's really stopped short of providing a standardized process for cultivating a positive experience for a new employee. And by this, I mean fully engaging them in the process within the organization and preparing them for success from day one. As such, the Personnel Cabinet will soon implement the executive branch onboarding procedure. It's going to encompass both onboarding and orientation tasks for the enterprise and agency, and it's going to extend from HR to managers, employees, and even to a peer mentor, which I'll explain later. So by leveraging resources from neighboring states and seeking feedback from our agency testers, the executive branch onboarding procedure has been designed with the manager in mind. It provides guidance and resources to engage new employees and help them build positive relationships within the organization. It outlines the roles and responsibilities of everyone involved in the process, ensuring consistency with enterprise required materials and training, and provides resources to streamline a number of tasks. So the onboarding and orientation, it isn't limited to the first day or even the first week on the job. It begins when the employee sets foot through the door. Agencies should be preparing for new employees' arrival so both the employee and the agency can be immediately productive. Before an employee's first day, the agency should be completing tasks to prepare for their arrival. This is considered pre-boarding. And through the new onboarding module within My Purpose, the employee is going to have the ability to volunteer to begin pre-boarding themselves, resulting in less paperwork to do on their first day. So if they do that on their first day, we know that there's plenty to do on that first day, and this is when the onboarding phase starts. The pre-boarding phase within My Purpose, or within the module, has the potential to relieve HR and the employee of some of the enterprise required tasks on day one, leaving time to focus on agency-specific tasks. This is going to be a great opportunity for agencies to take the time to focus on how they want to present those pieces of their onboarding and orientation and take a little bit of a focus away from what's required by us. But if the employee chooses not to complete those in advance, there's no problem with that. It'll all be waiting when they arrive. So by the end of the first week, some initial tasks should be wrapping up to include the completion of their forms sent through the module. And as you can see from these other items, there's plenty to still do with introductions and explaining emergency procedures, discussing initial tasks. But by the end of the first month, enterprise required training should be complete, and there should have been plenty of discussion regarding the employee's progress, the manager's expectations, and even feedback on the onboarding procedure itself. After the first month, where most major onboarding tasks should be complete, the agency should be able to focus on continued orientation processes. That includes regular check-ins, assessment of additional training needs, as well as time to provide feedback and guidance. While all of these monthly checkpoints are occurring with the agency, the Personnel Cabinet is going to be launching a survey that Elena mentioned before. These are going to be released at 6 months and 1 year. Feedback will come back to the Personnel Cabinet, but we'll take that information and share it with HR executives once we receive it. This process is expected to keep the employee engaged, knowing that their opinion counts, and it also allows this entire process to be open for improvement at all times. So in addition to the procedure document, we've created a number of other items to help support you in this procedure. This includes resources to offer ease and efficiency to agencies and ensure consistent application of the procedure across the enterprise. Checklists are going to be available for all the tasks due at each checkpoint. These are made for the employee, the manager, HR, as well as the peer mentor I've mentioned. So this new peer mentor, it's a new concept for onboarding and orientation, and it's used by other states. While it's optional, it's highly encouraged to assign a peer to the new employee who can set a good example and provide some basic guidance to the new employees as they settle into their new environment. Now, keep in mind, this employee isn't assigned the role to take over tasks for HR or their manager, but it simply serves as a friendly peer to help show the new employee around once they get started. From the checklist for human resources that I showed before, you're going to find the onboarding instructions for human resources staff, which provides step-by-step instructions and guidance for launching and monitoring onboarding within My Purpose. Permissions to handle these onboarding tasks are going to be assigned to super users once we roll out, so we'll have everybody identified for that purpose. And from there, we have a number of templates available. These are going to be able to help you all provide consistent communication. It includes a notice to the employee providing their employee ID once their action clears CRIS and that ID is generated. There's a notice for the new employee's pending arrival for other staff, and we've even got a welcome letter from the manager to the employee here. All of these tools and resources we've shown you are going to be housed on the Personnel Cabinet's website. The employee and the manager-based pages are going to be housed on the Personnel Cabinet site, while the HR task will all be housed on the HR site. As far as implementation goes, we're hoping within the next month or two that we'll be ready to roll this out with a pilot group. We've got a group that's willing to help that's been doing some testing along the way, so we're really hoping to see how this rolls and how smooth it can be. It'll be the procedure as well as the onboarding module that goes out at the same time. But once we have the opportunity to get that out, evaluate an entire month cycle worth of new hires, we'll take a look at it to see how everything went. And from that point, we'll decide if we're going to roll it out to just a few more agencies or just take it to the enterprise. So there'll be more information to come on that. But agencies will need to be ready to have a plan to roll all of this out to their managers. Materials such as this PowerPoint presentation will be shared so you can roll it out, but managers will need to be ready to take action and follow the procedure as well. Elena mentioned this before, I believe, but we always set out these baseline procedures, and we know that agencies may interpret things in different ways or handle things, based on their needs, and that's all fine. But just keep in mind that everything we present through the procedure is going to be your baseline and will have to be included. So you can expand on it, but just not take away from it. All right, so what's new? So obviously the formal procedure is new. The onboarding module is also new, although it does consist of forms that already exist on our checklist. But what we do have that is brand new is the online guide to executive branch state employee benefits. This is an item we're really excited about because we've never offered anything like this outside of the employee handbook. It's been based on information provided by the cabinet by different subject matter experts. Agency testers have already seen this and provided feedback, which has been incorporated. And most recently, we sent out a survey to all new hires that were hired between January and May of this year. So we're reviewing their feedback now and working to implement those changes that they've given. But we wanted to take this opportunity today to share it because we would love to get any feedback that you have. So with that said, please feel free. I'll show my email at the end, although I believe everybody here already has that. So please give your feedback as quickly as possible because we're hoping to make final edits by the end of this week. But in the meantime, I do want to show this. It's a tad bit long. I'm not going to lie, it's not super exciting. So just bear with us, but we do want you to see what kind of information we're offering to new employees to make sure that on the day that they come in, if they chose to do the pre-boarding phase of the module, that they've had the opportunity to review this and have a little bit more of an idea what to talk about with you on their first day. So with that in mind, I'm going to switch over and share this. So just 1 second. All right, I'm starting it now. If there's any issue with sound or anything, somebody just let me know.
Branch State Employee Benefits by the Personnel Cabinet. This e-learning course contains audio. Please make sure your headset or speakers are turned on and working at this time. There is also a closed captioning feature. This course is self-paced. At the bottom of each slide, you have a progress bar you can use to pause or replay the content. Use the next button in the lower right-hand corner to advance to the next slide when you are ready to get started. Introduction. Full-time employees are offered a number of benefits in exchange for their service to the Commonwealth of Kentucky. This tutorial contains a brief lesson on each employee benefit. to ensure you're aware of what may be available to you. To verify eligibility, please contact your agency HR office. Main course menu. Select on each of the benefits shown to learn more. You will return back to this menu screen after each section. Holidays and leave. Select on each of the buttons to learn more. State holidays. Kentucky state government generally observes holidays amounting to 11.5 days of paid leave annually for state employees. The following list shows the dates when you may expect to receive a paid holiday. New Year's Day, January 1st. Martin Luther King Day, third Monday in January. Good Friday, half day on Friday preceding Easter. Memorial Day, last Monday in May. Independence Day, July 4th. Labor Day, first Monday in September. Veterans Day, November 11th. Thanksgiving, fourth Thursday in November. Christmas, December 25th. Note that an extra day is given for Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's Day. Holidays occurring on Saturday are observed on Friday. Holidays occurring on Sunday are observed on Monday. Also, in years where there is a presidential election, an additional paid holiday is observed on the Tuesday after the first Monday in November. Hours of holiday leave differ for full-time and part-time employees. Paid leave. Select on each leave type to learn more. Details pertaining to each leave type are available within the Employee Handbook. For questions about eligibility and use, please contact your agency HR office. Adverse, inclement weather. While state offices will remain open during adverse weather and essential services will continue, flexible options are available to employees when weather conditions prevent them from working during their scheduled working hours. This does not apply to employees designated as essential for mandatory operations. Paid leave. Select annual. All full-time employees who have worked or been on paid leave, other than educational leave with pay, for 100 or more regular hours per month, accrue annual leave. Your length of service will determine the amount of annual leave you earn. Paid leave. Blood donation. Employees who donate blood during work hours receive 4 hours of leave time with pay to donate and recover. Any unused portion of leave time will be credited as compensatory time. Paid leave. Select compensatory and overtime. Employees receive compensatory leave time and/or overtime pay for any hours physically worked beyond their scheduled hours of duty, in accordance with the Fair Labor Standards Act, FLSA, guidelines. Your rate and manner of earning is based on your work week and your FLSA status. Paid leave. Court. Employees receive paid leave time whenever they must serve as juror or comply with a court or administrative subpoena during their scheduled work hours, unless they or a family member are party to the court action as a private matter. Paid leave. Education. Special leave of absence may be granted with pay, if the employee contractually agrees to a service commitment, or without pay, for up to 24 months. Annual leave and sick leave cannot be earned while on special leave with pay. Paid leave. Family and medical leave. The Family Medical Leave Act, FMLA, provides up to 12 weeks of job-protected leave for certain family and medical reasons. Enhanced FMLA benefits are also available in some areas. Paid leave. Leave sharing programs. Help support your coworkers by sharing leave. An employee suffering a catastrophic loss to property may qualify for annual leave sharing, and, in the event of an extended illness, sick leave sharing may be an option. Paid leave. Living organ donor. The Kentucky Organ Donor Leave Program enables full-time employees to request approval for paid leave in order to donate bone marrow or any part of a human intestine, kidney, liver, lung, or pancreas. Paid leave. Military. Active members of the United States Army Reserve, Naval Reserve, Air Force Reserve, Marine Corps Reserve, Coast Guard Reserve, Public Health Service Reserve, or the National Guard are credited with 21 working days of military leave per federal fiscal year, for the purpose of fulfilling state and/or federal active duty orders, provided your orders require your absence from your state job. State employees who are spouses of active military members are also eligible for a day of leave prior to and after the soldier's deployment. Paid leave. Select sick. Full-time employees who have worked or been on paid leave, other than educational leave with pay, for 100 or more regular hours per month, earn 1 day of sick leave per month. After 120 and 240 months of service, 10 additional days are earned. Sick leave may be used for specific incidents to include, but not limited to, illness, injury, and doctor's appointments. Paid leave. Voting. Up to 4 hours of voting leave is provided to employees wishing to vote during general elections. In order to be eligible, an employee must be registered to vote in the county holding the election, be scheduled to work on election day, and notify their immediate supervisor prior to receiving leave. Employees who vote and are authorized to work in lieu of taking voting leave will receive up to 4 hours of compensatory leave for any unused voting leave. Paid leave. Select on each leave. Health and life insurance. The Kentucky Employees Health Plan, KEHP, is a self-funded plan that offers health insurance and flexible spending accounts to nearly 300,000 members. KEHP is run by public employees, for public employees, so members have a direct stake in the financial well-being of the plan. If you're an employee of state government, a local school board, various quasi-governmental agencies, or a retiree, you may be eligible to participate in KEHP. Get ready to enroll. You have 35 days from hire to make a benefits selection and enroll as a new hire. Your coverage will begin the first day of the second month following your hire date. Reviewing this information now will help you make your selection once you have access to the employee self-service system. You have 4 health insurance plan options available to you. Visit the kehp.ky.gov to review those options in the benefits selection guide. You will receive $20,000 in free life insurance with the option to purchase more. Visit https://personnel.ky.gov/pages/insurance.aspx to see the life insurance options available to you. For more information, visit our website or contact your agency HR office. Retirement. The Kentucky Public Pensions Authority, KPPA, offers retirement and health insurance benefits to its members. The KPPA has 3 separate systems: the County Employees Retirement System, CERS, the Kentucky Employees Retirement System, KERS, and the State Police Retirement System, SPRS. CERS and KERS each have hazardous and non-hazardous members. Collectively, 394,000 state and local government employees, state police officers, and non-teaching staff of local school boards and regional universities participate in this defined benefit retirement plan. Members. A member's initial participation date defines the level of benefits to which they are entitled, health insurance eligibility, amount paid toward insurance at retirement, and eligibility to purchase service. Participation date is when a member first began paying contributions and earning service credit with KPPA. Your participation date may be different than your hire date. You can find your participation date in your account summary in Member Self-Service. Your KPPA Personal Identification Number, PIN. All members receive a KPPA-issued PIN when they begin participating. Your PIN is required to discuss account information by phone and to take advantage of some self-service features, such as updating your contact information. 3-tier benefit plans. KPPA administers 3-tier benefit plans and health insurance at retirement. KPPA offers health insurance coverage for both non-Medicare eligible members and Medicare eligible members. To determine your participation date, benefit tier, and your eligibility for health insurance, register for member self-service or call 1-800-928-4646. Your 6 or 7-digit member ID and 4-digit PIN are required to discuss your account information by phone. Member self-service. Register for member self-service in 3 easy steps to access your retirement account online. You can upload documents, view your account summary, calculate benefit estimates, cost to purchase eligible service, and more. 1. Go to curate.ky.gov. Select Login in the top right of the page, then select Member Login. 2. Connect to your account. Select Register and follow the instructions to complete your registration. 3. Create login information. You will create a user ID and password for subsequent logins. Determine your benefit tier. Tier 1, Defined Benefit Plan. Members participating prior to September 1, 2008. Tier 2, Defined Benefit Plan. Members participating September 1, 2008 through December 21, 2013. Tier 3, Hybrid Cash Balance Place. Members participating January 1, 2014 and after. Tiers 1 and 2 are known as defined benefit plans. A defined benefit plan pays benefits based upon a formula. Tier 3 is known as a hybrid cash balance plan. A hybrid cash balance plan has characteristics of both a defined benefit plan and a defined contribution plan. Determine your health insurance. KPPA offers Medicare and non-Medicare plans to retirees. KPPA pays a percentage of the monthly contribution rate or a dollar amount toward insurance coverage. The contribution amount is based on the retired member's participation date, years of service, and type of service. A percentage of the monthly contribution rate is paid for members participating prior to July 1, 2003. A dollar amount is paid toward insurance coverage for members participating on or after July 1, 2003. For more information on the levels of coverage, visit our website at kirit.ky.gov, then members, then ready to retire. https://kirit.ky.gov/members/ready to retire/pages/default.aspx. Disability benefits. Members who become disabled during the course of their employment may be eligible for disability retirement. Members must meet certain eligibility requirements to apply for disability retirement and must be approved for disability by the Medical Review Board before disability benefits can begin. Members applying for disability retirement who are eligible for service retirement have the option to retire on service retirement while their disability application is being processed. Additional benefits may also be available for hazardous members who are approved for in-line of duty disability or non-hazardous members who are approved for duty-related disability. For more information on the eligibility requirements for disability retirement, go to kirit.ky.gov, then members, then disability benefits, then eligibility requirements. For more information on applying for disability retirement, go to kirit.ky.gov, then members, then disability benefits, then how to apply. Whether you are new to the retirement system or have previously participated, there are several things you should know as a member of KPPA. 1. Register for member self-service. Access benefit details anytime using your computer, smartphone or tablet with member self-service. Members can apply for retirement, upload documents, vote in board elections, update contact information, calculate retirement estimates, estimate costs to purchase service, view annual statements, register for retirement seminars, online or in person. 2. Beneficiary designation. If you are new to state government, you will need to designate a principal and contingent beneficiary by completing the Form 2035, Beneficiary Designation. If you have contributed to the retirement system due to prior employment with a participating agency, you will still need to review your beneficiary designation for accuracy. You can change your beneficiary by uploading Form 2035 in Member Self-Service or by completing Form 2035 and submitting to our office. If there is not a valid Form 2035 on file with KPPA, your estate is the default beneficiary. You can access and complete Form 2035, Beneficiary Designation by visiting this site address. https://kirit.ky.gov/publications/all%20forms/form%202035.pdf. 3. Update contact information. Verify the contact information we have for you is correct by logging into Member Self-Service or calling 1-800-928-4646 to speak with a counselor. By having your PIN validated, the counselor can verify your current information and update if necessary. It is important to have a current email address and mailing address on file to receive retirement updates and other valuable information. The Personnel Cabinet provides your work email address as part of their monthly retirement reporting. KPPA will update your contact information to include your work email address if you do not have a valid email address associated with your retirement account. You can review and change your email address with KPPA anytime using our self-service website at myretirement.ky.gov. Contact KPPA. You can call into our call center at 1-800-928-4646. Send an email to kppa.mail@kirit.ky.gov. Please note, incoming email is not secure. Email should be used for general inquiries only and not account-specific, personal or confidential information. Visit by in-person appointment at Kentucky Public Pensions Authority, 1260 Louisville Road, Frankfort, Kentucky 40601. Visit the website at https://kirit.ky.gov/pages/index.aspx. Connect with us on our social media, Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube. Investment opportunities. Kentucky Deferred Compensation. Put this benefit to work for you. Kentucky Public Employees Deferred Compensation Authority, KDC, is a supplemental retirement savings program offered to all state government agencies, public school systems, state universities and local government entities. KDC offers a 401k, 457b and IRAs, both pre-tax and post-tax options. A retirement plan may be one of the most valuable benefits of employment because of its potential for delivering a long-term impact on your financial well-being. We will give you the tools and information to help you feel confident about investing for retirement. You can depend on us to be here for you through your working career and beyond. Keep in mind, investing involves market risk, including possible loss of principal, and, furthermore, there is no guarantee investment objectives will be achieved. Why participate? Chances are Social Security benefits, plus your state and other system retirement will not provide enough income to maintain your current standard of living. KDC helps bridge the gap between what you collect from your pension and what you need for retirement. Benefits. Low cost. Costs are capped, making them some of the lowest available and one of the best benefits you have from a dollars and cents perspective. Easy contributing. Contribute as little as $30 per month, automatically deducted from your paycheck. Quality investment options. Wide range of high-quality investment options available to suit your individual needs. Flexible ways to invest. Take the guesswork out of investing with both hands-on and hands-off options. Easy access. Manage your account online 24/7 or work with a local KDC retirement specialist in your area. Information for new hires. Beginning July 1, 2019, all new employees, full-time, hired by the Commonwealth of Kentucky Executive Branch, Administrative Office of the Court, and the Legislative Research Commission will be automatically enrolled in the KDC 401k plan. All new employees will defer $15 per pay period, $30 per month, on a pre-tax basis unless they choose to contribute more or cease participation with the plan. Within 90 days from hire date, new employees who wish to cease deferrals and exit the plan must submit a form to KDC, who will in turn cancel the account and return monies with interest and minus mandatory withholding. If an employee changes their mind, they can sign back up at any time. The program is voluntary otherwise. If the employee does nothing after 90 days, the deferral remains in trust for the employee. After the first year of inactivity, a $1 monthly fee and a $6 low balance fee will be assessed monthly to participants who cease deferrals after the opt-out period. To discuss options, please contact KDC. Kentucky Deferred Comp makes it easy to select funds. We continually evaluate the options available through our funds lineup so that asset classes are appropriately represented. That way, you can select fund based on your personal savings objectives and approach to diversification, as well as the level of market risk you're willing to accept. Contact information. Kentucky Deferred Compensation, 501 High Street, Frankfort, Kentucky 40601. 1-800-542-2667 or 502-573-7925. Monday to Friday between 8 a.m. and 11 p.m. Email kydcp@nationwide.com. www.kentuckydcp.ky.gov. Check out these wellness benefit programs available to employees. Select each marker to learn more. WebMD Wellbeing Program. WebMD Health Services and Stay Well are a well-being program to help you with your physical, social, emotional, and financial well-being. You can earn rewards and gift cards by receiving preventative dental visits, participating in health coaching, completing STEP goals, and more. Live Health Online. Free health care is available at home or on the go 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. See a medical doctor, psychiatrist, psychologist, or counselor via any electronic device with a camera. Smart Shopper. Members have earned millions in cash incentives just by choosing more cost-effective options for medical tests and procedures through Smart Shopper. Do you have asthma, COPD, or diabetes? The Kentucky Employees Health Plan realizes how expensive medications can be, so you'll get to enjoy reduced copays and coinsurance and no deductible for most of your maintenance prescriptions or supplies. Rethink. Rethink is a free benefit to support those caring for children with developmental disabilities or learning, social or behavioral challenges. With this benefit, you receive ongoing consultations with a behavioral expert. You can teach your child crucial skills in socialization, language, self-help, academics, and employment. You can decrease problem behaviors and improve the home environment, and it's 100% confidential. Optional insurance benefits. Select on each of the benefit options to learn more. Life insurance. The Commonwealth of Kentucky provides $20,000 of basic term life insurance, free. This includes coverage for accidental death and dismemberment. In addition to the free life insurance, you have the option to purchase additional coverage for you, your spouse, and dependents. Optional insurance benefits. As a new employee, you also have the option to purchase dental and vision optional insurance coverage. To review the options available to you, visit https://personnel.ky.gov/pages/insurance.aspx. Flexible spending accounts, FSA. Pre-tax accounts that save you money. Elect to have money taken from your paycheck before taxes and deposited to a Visa card to pay for expenses not covered by insurance, such as copays, deductibles, and more. Contribute money from your paycheck before taxes to help pay for child and adult daycare. For more information, there are additional resources and information on the Personnel Cabinet website. https://personnel.ky.gov/pages/insurance.aspx. Adoption. Are you interested in adding to your family by adopting a child? If so, the Commonwealth provides financial assistance of $5,000, $7,000 for children with special needs, in the form of a reimbursement, a stipend, or combination thereof to help cover adoption expenses, as well as offset future medical or education expenses. Contact your agency's Human Resource Administrator to find out if you are an eligible employee to participate in this program. https://personnel.ky.gov/pages/adoptionbenefit.aspx. Programs and services. The Personnel Cabinet administers a number of employee programs and services. Select on each to learn more. Safety in the workplace. As part of our commitment to workplace safety, the Executive Safety Advisory Committee's commitment is to ensure that state agencies are collaborative in their safety efforts and work together to reduce the number of work-related accidents and illness. Additionally, the State Safety Program facilitates and assists government agencies in the planning and coordination of natural and unnatural disaster recovery. There are numerous safety-related training courses available online, in English and Spanish. https://personnel.ky.gov/pages/safety.aspx. Mediation in the workplace. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, most Americans spend nearly double the time working at the workplace than they work at home. With so much time together, as in most relationships, conflict can arise. How an employee responds to conflict can depend on what resources are available. To prevent workplace conflict from boiling over into something more serious, the Commonwealth of Kentucky offers voluntary and confidential mediation. Trained mediators are available to meet with two employees to help them address the situation and work together to develop a solution. https://personnel.ky.gov/pages/mediationinformation.aspx. Workplace resolution. Managing a work area can present its own unique challenges. As a manager, what can you do when team conflict rears its ugly head? The Commonwealth of Kentucky has a team of facilitators that can come to your workplace to listen and observe with each team member individually and make recommendations. Participation is voluntary and only a supervisor can request a workplace resolution. Let us help you get your team back on track. Workers' compensation. With few exceptions, all Kentucky employers are required to provide workers' compensation coverage to their employees. The Workers' Compensation Program administered through the Personnel Cabinet provides coverage to all state employees, with the exception of the Transportation Cabinet. Medical and disability benefits are paid on behalf of the employee as long as the injury arises out of and within the scope of employment pursuant to KRS Chapter 3. Kentucky Employee Assistance Program, KEAP. Our lives are sometimes filled with increased demands. Day-to-day responsibilities can be challenging enough, but when additional, unexpected burdens are added, we can find ourselves needing some extra support. The Kentucky Employee Assistance Program, KEAP, offers resources that can help us through those times of challenge. KEAP can assist with issues such as personal and family stress, anxiety, depression, grief and loss, substance misuse, job stress and many other work and/or life integration concerns. Services are strictly confidential and available to all state employees and their dependents. Consultation, assessment and referral services are provided to individuals, families or work groups in a comfortable, supportive environment. In addition, webinars and workshops are offered to provide employees with helpful tools to deal with challenges that may arise at home and work. Employee Suggestion System. Do you have a suggestion? Earn up to $2,500 for your good ideas. Because our team members know best, the Kentucky Employee Suggestion System, KESS, provides monetary incentives to eligible employees who share ideas that will improve the productivity and services offered by the state. Cash awards range from $100 to $2,500. Public Service Recognition Week. The Commonwealth is always ready to say thanks to public employees for their hard work and commitment to the citizens of the Commonwealth. Each year the Commonwealth celebrates public employees with a Public Service Recognition Week. This week provides each cabinet an opportunity to showcase how much they appreciate their public employee. As part of this special week, finalists for the Governor Ambassador Awards, GAA, are chosen. Employers, co-workers, and the public at large have an opportunity to nominate an employee who has excelled in the following categories: community service and/or volunteerism, courage, leadership, professional achievement, customer service, and teamwork. Finalists are presented to the governor. He chooses a winner in each category, who will then join the governor and his leadership team for an awards ceremony. https://personnel.ky.gov/pages/rewards.aspx. Service and retirement certificates. Our team members are dedicated to public service, and they deserve to be recognized. To commemorate and thank them, service badges and certificates are awarded after 5, 10, 20, 30 and even 40 years of service. Upon retirement, you'll be eligible to receive a personalized retirement certificate and letter from the governor. Kentucky Employees Charitable Campaign, KECC. Commonwealth employees serve the citizens of Kentucky every day, but many go above and beyond to support their communities as well. Each year the Personnel Cabinet administers the Kentucky Employees Charitable Campaign, KECC, to all employees who receive their pay through the Commonwealth. The purpose of the campaign is to raise funds through a single source for a number of state-approved charities. Office of the Ombudsman. The Ombudsman will respond to inquiries and provide resources or options, facilitate meetings or other forms of communication, help guide solutions to concerns that may arise, and recommend actions or changes to existing procedures. The Ombudsman is not necessarily an advocate for either employees or management, but rather provides objective advice in an informal and impartial fashion. The Ombudsman does not provide legal advice or counseling. Learning through the Government Service Center. Commonwealth U provides access to more than 1,300 new online courses. You are able to view upcoming instructor-led training opportunities, request enrollment, and view your training transcript. New and exciting professional and personal development courses are loaded each quarter. Governmental Services Center, GSC, is responsible for the administration of this learning management system. Commonwealth U, in my purpose and serves as the centralized resource for the education, training and development of state employees and agencies. GSC offers a variety of training and development programs to assist state employees of all levels with leadership skills, individual performance, skill building, and career development. Office of Diversity, Equality and Training, ODET. ODET strives to be a driving force for creating a workplace culture in which every employee feels valued, respected and supported to achieve his and or her fullest potential. Providing enterprise-wide training and programs to enhance cultural awareness and to create a sense of belonging amongst all employees, ODET coordinates employee resource groups, the Governor's Minority Management Training Pilot Program, GMMTP, and the annual Governor's Lead, Leadership, Equality, Accessibility and Diversity Conference. We are committed to ensuring that our workplaces are free from harassment and discrimination. Review. By now you should be aware of the various benefits available to eligible state employees. Additional details are available on the Personnel Cabinet website and within the Employee Handbook. Remember that you can confirm your eligibility by contacting your agency HR office. Get connected. Keep up with employee and benefit information and updates. Select on the marker for each image to find the location of these resources. Website: personnel.ky.gov. My purpose at ky.gov. CRIS self-service: cris.ky.gov. Twitter: @KY Personnel and @KEHP Wellness. Facebook: Kentucky Personnel Cabinet and Kentucky Personnel Cabinet Career Opportunities. LinkedIn: Commonwealth of Kentucky. App: searchable in the Apple App Store, Apple, and Google Play, Android, as Kentucky Personnel Cabinet. Congratulations! You have successfully completed this training module. If you have any questions, please contact your agency HR office. If you'd like to review this tutorial again, you may select the Return to Start button now. You can also access it, along with other helpful onboarding information, on the Personnel Cabinet's onboarding webpage at https://personnel.ky.gov/pages/onb.aspx. Select the Exit button to complete the course.
All right, everybody. Thank you for bearing with us on that one. I am trying to switch to the next slide. All right, so that's all we have to share. I am able to take any questions and feedback that you have now, or you're welcome to email it to me. I know we had just a couple things during the presentation. For one, I should have started off by letting everybody know that for bearing through all of that, and I know it was lengthy, we will be crediting everybody with taking the course through My Purpose once we get it loaded. So we've got a list of all the participants and you will get credit for completing that. Though we do anticipate it changing just a little bit because we do have some changes in the pipeline right now. And hopefully from feedback from you guys, we'll have a few more enhancements to make. So please just let us know if you have anything. One of the other questions I saw, we actually addressed on the last slide, asking if the employee will have access to this information once they've reviewed it. So if they do the pre-boarding phase, it's actually on the main screen there that they'll be able to see it. But once the onboarding phase starts, it does kind of remove from that because they're able to see everything that we see on the normal My Purpose. But access to this tutorial will remain in the FAQ as well as on the onboarding webpage that we'll have for employees. So it will definitely be accessible long-term, as well as being loaded within My Purpose through the learning module. So it is accessible. Checking to see if we have any other questions. Let's see. All right. Larry, was there anything else?
We just, Stephanie, we just have one other comment that they really liked how this was all together in one place, and thank you for putting this together. Thank you and the team for putting this together. So that was the comment.
Great. Well, thank you. I know we're really excited about having this because it is something that's never been offered before. So as we worked across the cabinet to gather this information, everybody was excited to contribute and make this resource. So hopefully it'll grow over time and be something good for all employees to see and know what's available to them. But please, definitely, my email is up here right now. If you have any comments, something that you think needs to be added or enhanced on, I know that some of the feedback has already been that for the health insurance piece, they'd like to see a little bit more details on that. But I will say that this is something that, you know, we'll probably review and update annually, but we don't want to put so much information in it that it has to be updated like weekly or monthly. So we do want this to be, you know, not necessarily generic, but something that we can use long term and just make big updates when necessary. So I appreciate any feedback, preferably by, you know, close of business tomorrow if possible. And that way we can get everything incorporated soon for our pilot. So again, thank you for having me and giving me the opportunity to present the information on the procedure. We look forward to working with everybody to roll this out soon. Thanks.
Stephanie?
Yes.
And Stephanie, I did just want to mention, Larry, I think I saw a question that said something about the timing, that maybe it would be good to slow it down. And so I just wanted to mention that was Stephanie clicking to advance it. So of course the employee viewing it would be able to click the next button and advance it at their own pace. So if they wanted to view it in a little bit slower fashion, they could, you know, certainly do that based on their preferences. And we were just moving through it and moving along for this presentation. But that can certainly be determined by the employee as they're viewing it. So
Yes. Thanks, Elena. Yes, I talk fast and I click fast.
No, it was great. I had thought I had seen that comment pop up, so I just wanted to mention that. Thank you.
All right.
Okay, Stephanie, we have one more question and then another comment, if you can see those.
Okay, I don't see them right now, but
Okay, the question is, can we get a copy of the slide deck so we can compare to our NEO and make appropriate revisions?
so we won't want to release it just yet because it's not finalized. And, you know, hopefully this will replace anything that you have to do for your own presentation on benefits. So we really don't want anybody probably taking this and copying this over because we want this item itself to be presented. But if you're wanting to review it again just to see it a little bit more thoroughly and provide edits, I'm happy to share that. So just shoot me an email and we can discuss. But right, we don't want to take this and copy it over to anything. This will be an original product to be shared with employees.
Okay, and just a comment, this will be such a great help. Great job. So
Okay, great. Thank you.
So thank you again to Elena and Stephanie for that great and informative presentation. I'm so excited. So I'm pretty sure everybody else is. It just saves so much of my breath of having to say all that stuff to people when we do that for orientation. So I'm excited about that. We appreciate you sharing that information with our chapter today. And as a token of our appreciation, we also have you both a little something for speaking with us today. So I guess between Groverdale and Rebecca, they will have something for you too. So thank you.
Thank you.
Looks like we don't have any more questions, so we will now move forward with our next presenter. At this time, I'd like to introduce Kim Collins, a benefits program consultant from Personnel Cabinet's Department of Employee Insurance. She'll be sharing the newest information regarding the upcoming 2022 open enrollment. Kim, it's all yours.
Thank you, Renata. Good morning, everyone. I'll be sharing my screen here. This morning, we're going to be talking about open enrollment 2022. And here's a list of our agenda. Some of the things that we're going to be talking about is the customer service information, the vendor information, what's new for 2022, some benefit highlights, the virtual benefit fairs information, and little tidbits as far as the enrollment is concerned. So at the start, I'd like to mention open enrollment is going to be running from October the 11th to October the 29th. We have the same customer service number that we always have every year for your assistance and for your members' assistance. This year, there will be no Saturday customer service hours, but we do have late evening hours to help and assist members if they need questions answered or assistance with going online. Here's a list of all of our vendors under the KEHP. What's new this year is that we have MetLife. MetLife will be on board as our new life insurance vendor. You'll be getting more information on that shortly. And this is a little clip of what everybody will be receiving in the mail of who needs to enroll. We did this year in order to kind of help eliminate some of the discrepancies that have come every year. There seems to be confusion as to those who are enrolled in the general purpose waiver HRA and those who are enrolled in a waiver limited purpose HRA. So I encourage you, if you are the one who is assisting your member and helping them to answer that question, whether they need to enroll, first they need to figure out which waiver they have. And then that should tell them from there which ones they need to enroll. Those who are enrolled in the general purpose waiver HRA will have to re-enroll, elect that if that's what they want for 2022. Also, if there's anybody who wants to make any changes, they will have to enroll and go through the CHRIS ESS. As a reminder, we just want to make sure that all are aware that there will be no exceptions that will be accepted after December 31st, 2021. Once the plan year starts, they will not accept or review any exceptions requested in regards to open enrollment. So a couple of new items for 2022 is that there are minimal premium increases. You will not see significant increases across the board. We will be getting new ID cards, whether you enrolled or not. You will be getting a new card for health, dental, and vision going into the new plan year for 2022. The Living Well CDHP co-insurance has increased. It has gone from 15% to 20%. These are across the rates for in-network. The Living Well PPO current co-insurance as well has increased from 20% to 25%. The Living Well PPO copay has increased from $15 to $20 for a 30-day supply of prescription. Spouses will be able to participate in the Living Well program through WebMed. There are some stipulations with that, so be sure to make sure you read your information or go to our website for further information on that. Regarding those who participate in waivers will no longer be able to participate in the Living Well program. We have a couple of new programs that are free to our members and that are exciting, that will be very helpful to your members. The first one is the Diabetes Self-Management Education and Support. This is a no-cost share for your member. It doesn't cost your member anything, and it's exciting because generally speaking, for those who reach out, if you in the past have wanted to get education on diabetes, you might have had to go through the health department or another agency, and you might have to come out of pocket. Well, for 2022, this will be a no cost to our members. It will be free. Hinge Health is a new program that we'll be offering for our members. There have been statistics that have proved that members have done very well with this program. They are able to go online virtually and get assistance with physical therapy and occupational therapy visits. And it is free. And it said the statistics show they have been more successful and members have been more inclined for their visits, for the physical therapy visits. The insulin cap is due to the House Bill 95. As a result, for a $30 30-day supply, that is the cap that a member will come out of their pocket. Those who are insulin dependent, that will save a huge savings for their pockets. The UK acupuncture pilot program has been extended for 2022. This is the second year. This is a nice benefit as well as a nice alternative for our members who do not want to depend on maybe pain medicine, especially since of the opiate crisis that is going on right now. This is a nice alternative for members to have. And again, it is free. Future Moms lactation support through the Live Health Online. It will act just like if you had a visit for a regular doctor on the Live Health Online. That is a free program, so you're not subjected to co-insurance or co-pays or deductibles when it comes to using the free Live Health Online. Now you can get lactation support as well. And this is also a new program that's exciting. If you are enrolled in the Living Well PPO plan and you have to take a specialty drug, there's a large list of medications that are on this list. And through the Prudent RX program, the member will not have to pay anything. It's a huge benefit, and it's exactly what they say, that it is a zero cost share. Once the member fulfills that prescription and goes to get their prescription and it's on that list, they will be automatically sent a letter. And they even have, through this company, a coordinator that will help them navigate them through this system, where they'll get a packet of information and a welcoming and let them know the information on how to proceed further. Also, what's new is our new life insurance vendor, MetLife. They have new plans that will be available. There are reduced premiums for all plans that will be available. Currently, they have plans that are equivalent to what you had, but if your member is on a plan that they did not offer, that member that's going to be impacted will receive a letter informing them and letting them know that
Kim, can you hear me? Kim, can you hear me?
Kim, you might be muted.
Kim, can you check your mic? We've lost your audio feed. If you want to try leaving the meeting and coming back in to see if that fixes it, that will be fine. Hey, Renata, back to you until we can see if we can get Kim's technology working again.
I was going to say, while she's trying to get connected back on, we did want to make another little announcement that I know that Stephanie and Elena was talking about, that we all will get credit for watching. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, you're good.
Okay. That Stephanie, they said that we will get credit for watching that video and that presentation, but we will also get double credit. So you'll get credit for being on this training, this meeting for 2 hours for today. So just so everyone knows, you'll probably get double credit today if you are here the full day for both the meeting and for that presentation.
Okay, we've got Kim back. Kim, you want to do a sound check real quick and we'll get you started back.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Absolutely. Yes. All right, now we're returning back to Kim. Appreciate everyone bearing with us as these technology things happen in a new virtual world. Kim?
Okay, let me pick up where I left off. Okay, here we go. So the virtual benefit fairs will continue to be offered again this year. As you notice, we have broke down each vendor will be presenting in the morning and evening. You can just click on which one that would be work for your schedule. We hope that you'll be able to join us. We look forward to seeing you. Many benefit selection guides have been distributed to all agencies. By the end of the month, they should be there at the agencies. You can use those to assist when they're making decisions with open enrollment. However, there is more detailed information on the large benefit selection guide, and we encourage you to use those, especially when you have new hires for onboarding and so forth. So a couple of few enrollment information you might be interested in. Most members can use the CRIS ESS, so encourage your members to go online to CRIS ESS and do their open enrollment. Even those who are participating in the cross-reference payment option plan will still have the ability to do that. That was proved to be very successful in the last 2 years, and we're going to continue to do that again this year. Members who have disabled dependents, they will not be able to go into CRIS ESS. They will have to complete a paper application. They can pull that paper application by going to the kehp.ky.gov and pull the 2022 application and fill that out and submit it. Those who are KPPA retirees, they should enroll through the KPPA online enrollment portal. Those who are TRS retirees can enroll through the CRIS ESS. If your member gives you the open enrollment paperwork, instead of going online to CRIS ESS, then you as the HRG would have the responsibility to make sure that you enter that application in CRIS system before November the 15th. Please do not send those to the Department of Employee Insurance. And again, as a reminder, no open enrollment exceptions will be accepted after December 31st. That is the last day. It has to be in our office by December 31st in order for it to be considered. Once the plan year begins, they will not review or accept any exceptions for any reason regarding open enrollment. If you have an exception that someone has submitted to you, all you have to do is upload it to the DEI online form. So in the end, I apologize for the technical difficulties, but thank you for your patience. We appreciate your opinions, and we would love to hear any concerns or suggestions that you have regarding open enrollment. You can feel free to share that with me by sending me an email at kim.collins@ky.gov. Please put in the subject line 2022 open enrollment, and we will take those suggestions into consideration. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Kim, for sharing that information with us. And those new updates. We actually want to show you our appreciation for being with us today. We also have a token of appreciation for you, so we have a little something for you as well for speaking with us today and presenting with us today. Larry, do we have any other questions or anything in the chat box?
I do not see anything in questions and answers.
All right. Thank you, ladies, for presenting with us today. But before we'll go ahead and keep moving, are y'all hearing feedback on me? Echoing? We're all good?
I think you're good now, Renata.
All right. So before we jump into our business meeting, I'd like to take this time right now to recognize our 2021-2022 Board of Directors and Committee Chairs. I can't say enough positive things about this Board of Directors as well as these committee chairs. It's been an absolute honor so far to serve with these leaders. And I want to sincerely thank all of you all and this board for your unwavering hard work. As you see, we work through whatever adversity comes towards us and your dedication to this chapter. So it's my privilege to work with you and with such a great group. And our 2021 board members include myself being president. We have Grover Dale Clemens back. He is our president-elect. Larry Gillis is our immediate past president. And we have Michelle Barnes as our secretary. Rebecca Ogden is our treasurer. And we have Tanya Lawrence as our membership coordinator. And we also have Anitra Williams as our member at large and Robbie Perkins as our appointed member at large, who also serves as our audio, video, and IT guru, as you can see. And I know he laughs about it, but we call him our lifetime appointed member, member at large. So jumping into our committee chairs. For our audit committee, Stan Souchley serves as our audit committee chair. We have Singer Buchanan, who serves as our awards committee chair. We have Stephanie Carpenter, who you heard speak earlier. She is our events and hospitality committee chair. And we have Beth Fedderson, who is our registration chair. And Grover Dale Clemens is our sponsorship committee chair. And right now, our nominations committee chair is vacant, but as you can see, here are ways that our members can take to actually, take that opportunity to serve. So feel free to ask our board members or committee chairs today how you can help serve. Again, I just want to say thank you to everyone who is participating on the board or as chairs this year. Again, your hard work and your dedication to our chapter is greatly appreciated, especially during these times. And so with all of that, thank you all, and we will go ahead and move forward to our Kentucky IPMA Fall Business Meeting. So at this time, I want to call our fall meeting to order. And we will start off with Michelle Barnes as our secretary, who will present the minutes from our last meeting. Michelle.
Thank you, Renata. Welcome, everyone. The meeting minutes were sent out to everybody by email yesterday and attached to your calendar invite. Just so you guys have it on hand, I'm going to hit some highlights. The Kentucky chapter of IPMA-HR held the 2021 business meeting on Tuesday, May 18th, 2021 and Wednesday, May 19th, 2021 virtually. On May 18th, under old business, chapter president Larry Gillis welcomed attendees to the meeting. Larry called for review of the minutes and the treasurer's report. Under new business, audit chair Stan Souchley announced the completion of the July 21, 2019 through June 30th, 2020 audit of the financial records. The audit committee reported the books were found to be in order with no major errors or omissions. Larry provided an update on Southern Region. Let's see, the board of directors elections were held. Renata just went through those and they're listed in your minutes. Let's see, Larry announced the Distinguished Service Award presented by the board of directors. It was presented to Grover Dale Clemens. On May 19th, 2021, under new business, Lynn Gillis, awards chair, announced the recipient of the 2020 Walter G. Gaddis Award. Lynn McGowan McNear was announced as the recipient. Larry thanked all the chapter members who allowed him to serve as president. He turned the gavel over to President-elect Renata Simmons. Renata thanked chapter members, Larry, and the current board. She's excited to serve as new president. Larry adjourned the meeting. Back to you, Renata.
Thank you, Michelle. Are there any corrections that what we have to the minutes as read?
There are no recommended corrections or issues with the secretary's report as read.
All right. Do we have a motion to accept the reading of the secretary's minutes?
So moved.
We have a motion to accept the minutes. Do we have a second?
Second.
So the motion has been moved and accepted has been moved and seconded to accept those minutes. Now we can move forward with our treasurer's report from Rebecca Ogden. She'll present that report. Rebecca.
Hi, thank you, Renata. Our balance at the end of the summer meeting was $14,043.76. We had expenditures since May 18th of $2,032.90. Those expenditures included the final payments for some of the speakers from our summer meeting, and we had deposits of $70. Our balance as of today is $12,080.86. Back to you, Renata.
Thank you, Rebecca. Do we have any? Did anyone have anything that we need to make any changes to from that report? Any corrections?
Madam President, the treasurer's report is accepted as read. There's no recommended corrections, changes, or issues.
Thank you. We have a motion to accept. Motion to accept as well. Do we have a second?
I'll second it.
Thank you. So we have motion to move and second by Larry. So we accept that treasurer's report and we can get moving into our new business. So at this time, I'd like to introduce Vicki Stone, who is Personnel Cabinet's Executive Director of the Office of Diversity, Equality, and Training. She's going to share information about the upcoming Governor's Conference on Leadership, Equality, Accessibility, and Diversity, known as Kentucky Lead. Vicki Stone.
Thank you, Renata. It's my pleasure to speak with everyone this morning regarding the upcoming LEAD conference. We are truly excited about the insightful and inspiring speakers we have planned for the conference this year. We hope you will join us on November 18th and 19th. To attend, please go to kylead.ky.gov to purchase tickets. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact the Office of Diversity, Equality, and Training. We'll be happy to respond to those. It is now my pleasure to introduce the conference promotional video. Thank you.
We hope you can join us at this year's KY Lead Virtual Conference. Visit kylead.ky.gov for more information. We hope to see you there.
All right, thank you so much, Vicki, for sharing that video with us and that information. We are certainly looking forward to being a part of Kentucky Lead Conference and hearing all the great content that'll be shared. We just thank you for coming out and getting us excited about that today. We would now like to have Larry Gillis, who will come and give us updates for Southern Region. conference updates and if there's any international IPMA-HR. Larry?
Thank you, Renata. Just with the Southern region, just wanted to let the membership know that we were wanting to have an in-person conference this year. We had a virtual one last year, wanted to have an in-person conference this year in New Orleans, and sometime around March or April of next year. And due to COVID and Hurricane Ida, that's not going to be a possibility to have an in-person conference. So we're looking to partner again with the Central region to do a virtual conference that we did last year. I think the cost was a reasonable $100 a person for 2.5 days. And so we'll be looking to do that again. I'm not sure about a date yet. I do think it'll be sometime in March, first part of April. Southern Region Board, we actually meet this Thursday, so maybe we'll have we can get some dates in order, because I know that our chapter is looking at our annual conference next spring as well. So more to come on that, but we'll be doing another virtual Southern Region this year. On the national level, the Executive Council, I'm back on the Executive Council with as the Southern Region representative. And so we've had a couple meetings already. We were supposed to have our in-person meeting next week in Alexandria at the home headquarters there for 3 days. That's not going to happen in person. We're actually going to do a one-day meeting on the September 24th. So that's been scaled back as well. We have a new executive director. She started last year, Miss Kara Woodson Welch, and she has a lot of ideas. And we're having, even though we're only meeting technically, we used to meet twice a year, Executive Council. We're having more frequent remote conversations. So lots to come on the national level. I will remind people that if you're certified, and it may be time for recertification. If you were certified like I was back in 2012 in St. Louis, and then in 2015 and 2018, then 2021 is your 3-year renewal recertification. So if you're in that situation, then please make sure you get your points and recertified. Everything's online by the end of the year. So more to come on that as well. But right now, everything is in a virtual remote type setting. The other thing I want to say on the, going back to Stephanie's presentation there about the onboarding is, next week I will be doing another one of my regulation trainings, and I cover a lot of that leave areas in my training. And so rather than hear that lady talk, you get to hear the Kentucky accent. So if you're not signed up, I think it's September 21st, still got time. It'll be a remote webinar, but I cover a lot of those leave regulations and policies next Tuesday, the 21st. And the last thing I wanted to say, many of you know, but some of you may not know, but I have announced my retirement on October 1st. And so I'm trying to wrap up some things here at the cabinet. I'm going to stay on the board if they'll have me. This is my 25th year as a member of Kentucky Chapter IPMA, started in 1997. And so I'm going to stay on, and I'll stay on the Southern Region Board and the National Executive Council, unless they don't want me on there either. But as of now, everything it remains the same. So October 1st, and we're in the transition period. So just wanted to put that out there for the ones that may not know. So thank you, Renata. We'll go back to you.
Thank you, Larry. I'm over here choked up. We're so sad to see you go, but of course we do want to say happy retirement. I'll say that lightly. No, just joking. Thank you for your dedication and service of your numerous years. You said 25 years to the Kentucky chapter, IPMA-HR, and also to the Commonwealth of Kentucky as a whole. I know that you've been a mentor and a friend to many of us, and of course we treasure your knowledge and your wisdom that you've poured into all of us. I know with that being said, we hope to have continued access to you. And like as Michelle tells me and Beth over here, hopefully you will remain our Wizard of Oz. that we can reach out to. So be sure to share your personal contact information with us, because I'm sure we'll still be reaching out to you. And again, we just wish you nothing but the best, and we hope and pray that you have a peaceful and pleasant retirement. Thank you, Larry. And if anyone wants to congratulate Larry or wish him well, feel free to comment that in the box. I'm sure Larry will maybe get teary-eyed or something for a second. So Larry, do we have any comments in the comment box? Let's see.
2 congratulations.
Yes.
To Larry.
Yes, a couple comments there. So
All right, so we'll certainly miss you, Larry. And on this side of HR, of course, we'll still have you with IPMA. Also, to keep moving, I also want to share again, like we said earlier, some important reminder about please ensuring that your chapter dues are paid. Again, you're able to do that on our website. Just remember that the strength of our chapter comes from active participation, like folks like Larry that have dedicated 25 years of service to what he does for us. And it's not just, individuals, we are one whole group, and we just encourage your participation and your membership. Of course, active members make valuable contributions to the success of Kentucky chapter. And with that being said, let's have some fun and call Rebecca Ogden back to give us some gift card drawings and see who our lucky winners are today.
Thank you, Renata. This time our drawings were completed with a blind selection process by Rebel 67 Consulting Firm. And we had 4 gift cards to draw for. And the first winner is Miss Jamie Caldwell. If Jamie is on the training, I ask her to publish a comment or say yay or whatever. She's with the Personnel Cabinet. For those of you that, if you do not know Jamie, she's the Assistant Director of the Division of Employee Management. Our second winner is Miss Christy Bowling. I believe she is a member of the Department of Education's HR team. Christy, if you're on our training today, let us know. Our third winner is Tony, and I hope Yousefi. I apologize if I butchered your name. He is also with the Personnel Cabinet. And then our final winner is Stephanie Huckle, and she's with the Transportation Cabinet Human Resource Management team. Congratulations to everybody. I will be in contact with you about sending you your gift cards.
Awesome. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you, Rebecca. Congratulations to those winners. Thank you again for your active participation in our chapter. So it looks like it's a little bit early, but at this time, do we have any other new business to discuss or present, or any other questions in our chat box that need to be addressed? Don't see any. All right, well, do we have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
We have a motion to adjourn. Do we have a motion to we have a second?
Second.
Thank you. We got seconds and thirds. So the motion has been moved and second to adjourn. I guess with there being no further business at this time, the fall business meeting of the Kentucky chapter IPMA-HR for 2021 is now adjourned, and we hope you all stay safe and well, and thank you again for meeting with us today and joining us. Thank you.